I'm Maggie Lawson. I'm the founder and chef behind the Heirloom Chef, and I'm here today to show you how to cut a very nutrient-rich, delicious, and slightly tough leaf. And I want to show you that you can cut all three varieties the same way. So this is red winter kale, and what you need to do is start at the stem up here at the thick stem towards the leaf. Grip the stem with one hand and then with the other hand pull very slowly, and you'll notice that the leaves come right off of the stem. Occasionally you'll get, it will only go so far, but you'll notice that only the toughest part of the stem is removed and then this tender part is still there, which if you want you can keep removing, but I would recommend just chopping it as part of the leaf because it's not really that big a deal. The same thing, dino kale, another variety of kale, very, very sexy kale leaf here. At the top of the stem and pull, grip and pull just like that, and then you get the stem and the leaf completely separate. Green kale works the same way. Start at the top where the stem is and then pull down and you'll get the tender stem down here, but you'll get the rough stem over here. So the stems actually have lots of nutrients. Don't throw them away. You could compost them if you want, always compost. But what I would recommend doing is actually saving them and chopping them up just like you would celery or carrots. They kind of have the same texture and the same roughness. And then just cutting them into, chopping them into small pieces. And what you can do is you can saute these first or steam these first and then add the leaves after. I'm going to give you a great tip on how to cut up kale leaves. So we're going to cut up all these different varieties at once today. So what you want to do is lay the leaves out flat, like this. Put some of those little leaves over there. Stack them on top of each other, just like this. And then roll it up like a cigar. If you're not a cigar smoker, just roll it up in a happy roll. There you go. All right, just like this. And then with your knife, take it and slice very thin strips. And you'll get small pieces like this. You can even cut those pieces one more time. So if you want larger chunks of kale, depending on what you're gonna do, you can just make larger cuts. And then you'll get these great long strips like this. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll gather them up again if I want slightly smaller pieces, and I'll chop one more time. And then I have great pieces of kale. I'll have to, go through and chop each individual leaf separately. I've included a recipe for a basic sauteed kale. Kale is a really hearty flavor that stands up well with spicy red peppers, sesame oil. I love adding balsamic vinegar and tamari to it. A great sweet and sour, bitter flavor. So take a look at the recipe below from Eating Well, one of my favorite magazines, food magazines, and also feel free to include your comments and ideas below. Thank you, and see you for our next winter treat.